I'm cold, y'all. I'm cold. So I got to go with the blanket. Alright, like I said, I would just immediately start these lives. And yeah, we're gonna get into it. Holy Spirit Angel guys, what do we have for Blue Butterfly? What is the energy for this reading? What is the storyline? Keep in mind, guys, that I'm reading energy, masculine, feminine, doesn't matter what gender you are. If it resonates with you, take it as it resonates, and be sure to hit that like button, please and thank you. And if you guys are new to my channel, you guys should consider subscribing. Okay. Ooh, we got the Empress. What's up with the Empress, Spirit? What's up with the Empress? I feel like it's dark. Okay, whatever. That's as clear as it's gonna get. But we got an Empress. Why is the Empress here? Oh, somebody want to give to the Empress. Somebody wants to give to the Empress. Somebody wants to take this relationship to the next level. I cannot get comfortable. Alright, what else? Someone could be leveling out because they're uncomfortable. Like this is out of their comfort zone. What they're having to do. We got 5 of Wands. Why is the 5 of Wands here? Why is the 5 of Wands here? That's crazy. Y'all, at the top is the Emperor. This is crazy. This is the order. Empress, 6 of Pentacles, which is about giving, balancing, harmony. 5 of Swords, conflict, competition, competing, fighting for. The Emperor. It goes from Empress to Emperor, and then this is the shit in between. What the hell? Someone want to fight for the relationship. Someone feels like somebody is the one for them. Somebody is their perfect match. Like, they're going to fight for the relationship. They want to give equally to it. So whatever this person... I don't know if this is a new person or if this is a past person. This is just... But I feel like this Empress have like a bunch of people that want her. This is for her. She starts off the energy. She's sitting on her throne. And she got all these masculines that want to be her emperor. But there's only one emperor. Who is the emperor? That's what we about to find out. This could be a new person. Like, hi, Lisa. No, I don't take questions. Hey, Jaleesa. Hi, Mark. Hey, VX8. But, y'all, this is crazy. So, there's competition. What's this 5 of Swords energy, though? What's this 5 of Wands energy, I mean? That's crazy. Y'all heard me say 5 of Swords. This is the 5 of Swords. And then we have 2 of Swords. This is about fighting. This is about competition. There's an emperor that wants to win. This is somebody from the past. This person didn't give in the past. They coming in to ask that Empress out on a date. They coming in as the King of Wands. This person done grew up. They grew up. They're a different person. They want to be her emperor. Okay. This is tea. Hold on. Hold on. Because they know they got competition. So that means it's been a while. Uh-oh. What do they want to say? What they want to say? If this reading resonates with you guys, please hit that like button. Please and thank you. What they want to say? I'm gonna check that one. That's crazy. New beginnings. So this is somebody from the past. New beginnings. It could be somebody completely new, though. I have realized what I was missing in my life, and that is you. This new love has given me a fresh perspective and changed who I am. It's new love. There is no going back, only forward. When I met you, after that, I never looked back. I want to have a fresh new start with you. Some of y'all, this is coming in. This is coming in. This is your person. Others of you, it's coming that time. It's like, this is somebody from the past that you knew was an emperor. This is somebody you wanted. This is not a karmic twin flame. This is somebody you wanted, but it's like it couldn't come together. You knew they needed time to grow. You knew that they weren't as confident as they projected themselves to be. So it's like this person is like, they're ready now. They're in that energy. They've grown. They have the confidence. They want this new beginning. They're willing to fight for it. And this is somebody who in the past didn't give anything. They didn't fight for the connection. Yep, they want a second chance, judgment, because they've been awakening. See, this person is, oh, this feels like a timeline jump. This is a masculine who is like developing very, very fast. Like, I feel for a lot of you, this is current energy because you went through this cycle with this person, and then it's like they're awakening and they're acknowledging everything that they're awakening to, and they're flowing with the frequency of change, of growth. So it's like this person is very, very fast. If some of you guys are a fast learner, your person is a fast learner too. Like, this is your person. This is your counterpart. Some of y'all met them. Some of y'all haven't yet, but this is your person. Because this person is making sure they don't miss this Empress timeline, because this Empress is not ready. She's not this Empress yet. He's not this Emperor yet. But he's already there, right? He just needs to gain that confidence to go after what he wants, which is her, because he has enough to give to her. He had to learn how to fight, but they're a match pair. So he's not about to miss her timeline, because that's how it works. When you have a counterpart, you have multiple counterparts. But when you're shifting, when you make up your mind, like, that's why this is all on you. When you make up your mind that you don't want to wait for someone to change and grow, you tell the universe is waiting for you. But your energy has to match what you're asking for. You're not going to get it if your energy don't match it. Like, you got to do that work. You get me? So this feminine she's still been growing. She's been standing up, holding her boundaries. She's been helping this masculine grow, because he's never had that before. She's awakened him. So the feminine, the divine feminine, she awakens the masculine. So she'll awaken her masculine. He's going to have this urge to want to provide, protect, this emotional love for her, right? And they tend to be very cold-hearted, Not narcissists. We're talking about avoidant types. They tend to be very cold-hearted because it's like they've trained themselves not to feel. But she awakens their emotions, so that's where they start to awaken and do that work. It's the soul recognition. So the Empress would also know who her Emperor is, but it's like, because she's going to have a certain type of patience for him that she only has from him. He teaches her how to love as well, right? And she teaches him how to love. They open different parts of each other. So she's going to have a lot of understanding for that Emperor, even as she grows as an Empress. Because an Empress makes good judgments. She's not just acting out of her emotions. She's thought about it. You get me? She knows what she wants and what is for her. And then she's also the High Priestess. So she has a strong intuition because she has that Queen of Cups that she's mastered. So she knows how to trust herself. She'll know who her Emperor is, right? They come in. Oh my God, y'all. Queen of Wands. Who's coming though? Her King of Wands. See, because she didn't settle. She said he has to come to my level. I'm a Queen of Wands. He has to rise to meet me where I am. I'm not going to lower myself to meet him where he is. I'm not going to be stagnant. So when she chooses, hi Empress of Peaches, when she chooses to move forward, and then she do it out of love, and then she knows she hot stuff. She badass. Like that's what makes her attractive, is her ability to hold her ground. She mean what she say. You get me? She got that spiciness to her. So he like, ooh, I like that. I like me a little feisty one. He been manifested her, and now it's the time for him to move forward. So that means this masculine is a powerful manifester too. They really a match though. Tell me more about the masculine, because he's using his willpower. It's like he literally just needed to awaken. He's on time. He's on time. It might look like he's not on time, but everything happened how it was divinely guided. They were supposed to have those conflicts. They were supposed to go through 1 or 2 cycles with each other. It was an activation. So what was happening in this dynamic was an activation. 2 counterparts had a contract coming into this lifetime, and they were going to push each other into growth. Just like the twin flame have that contract, right? But see, you have to go through some counterparts too, because it's about what you're rising to. So you meet a counterpart, you'll experience some sort of heartbreak, right? It's not going to be like the twin flame. It matters though, because it's like this person can be the one. Like, you can have a life with them, but they're a different version of you. So if you meet, let's say when you were in the state of being a Queen of Swords, you met a counterpart who was a King of Swords. So you was aligned with that person at that point, but then you started changing into the vibration of a Queen of Wands. Now you want to match with a King of Wands because you've changed from that counterpart energy. You wanted to go more, right? Because you want to become the Empress. You want to have all of those queens inside of you. So it's like you continue going more and more on your journey. You're no longer aligned with that counterpart. But that counterpart will eventually grow, right? And when they recognize like how important you were, they're gonna feel pulled to reach out, whether that's to give you an apology or whether that's to try to reconcile the relationship. But that's your choice. You might not want that because you're far elevated. You've already healed from the situation. You're attracting something different. So that's how this works, right? So it's like, just like you got to go through twin flames to get to your shadow twin. And in that situation, gives you the balance of shadow and light. Then you get to the counterparts. Now the counterparts is a testing. How strong is your love? But your love is as strong as you love yourself. So you have to choose you. Even if you love that person to pieces, if they're not treating you right, they not doing what they're supposed to do, you're gonna be asked, are you really happy in this relationship? Are they giving you what you need? Like, and if they're not, why are you over giving, staying, waiting? You're not practicing self-love. If you love yourself, you need to let this go, because you are deserving of that person giving you what you're demanding. That's how the Empress is. The Empress is not gonna wait for anybody. She won't even allow herself to have those emotions for someone if they're not matching her energy, because that's that Queen of Swords in her that can look at things from honesty in a logical place. Why open up my heart to someone who isn't giving me nothing, no real offer? That's setting me up for pain. I can control that because I'm no longer falling in love. I'm choosing who I love, right? That's an Empress. That's an Emperor. But these two match each other's energy. They're just as strong as the other. And I feel like their love is strong. They're counterparts. They've always been counterparts, but they were still pushing each other into growth in positive ways, right? Because how he behaved made her more competitive. Like, not to him, but in a little bit of that, when someone make you upset, it's like, I'm gonna show your ass. I'm gonna show you what you're missing out on. 'Cause what did you think this was? You thought I was weak sauce? Right? So that little competitiveness is there because that ego gets triggered. But it's not a real fight. It's more motivation. It's motivation. So then she begins to alchemize that energy, and she stands in her power even more. So her power is literally like this light for him, and he's magnetized to it, not because he wants to use it, but it gives him strength. It's like they're a team, like they're a duo, right? So even if they try to like reject each other, they're gonna always come back together, because it's like they're like twin flames in a sense, but they're not. They're counterparts. You get me? Because twin flames are the opposite of that effect. The twin flame is the illusion. The twin flame is the fantasy. The twin flame is yourself. So it's like you have to beat the illusion, the fantasy, yourself. You're an illusion, right? And then you see through the illusion. Now you're able to see the counterpart. It being like your perfect self, because you've done that work. So that person has done that work too. It's equal. That's what equally yoked looks like. Counterparts, right? Anyways, this one's beautiful because this is union, y'all. This is freaking union. Like, that's crazy. I ain't never had this storyline. This sounds like the big finale, right? Wedding day. Who's coming to the wedding? Y'all gotta invite every single one of us. The collective gotta show up. Like, what? This is divine union, bro. All right, we got the sun, we got the chariot. Oh my God. Pure happiness. They following their heart. Like, this person is excited. It's like they just happy. It's like, it gives me a boys to men type of love, right? I just want to get married. Is that the meet me at the altar in your white dress? Like, that's this person just cheesing. Like, I'm going to my wife. I'm going to my husband. Like, they coming. And they're an emperor at that point, so they gonna fight for it. They different. I feel like they weren't an emperor before. I mean, they weren't even this King of Wands. Like, they were really insecure. They didn't know if they were good enough. They always second guessed That's not who's coming in. This person is sure of themselves. This person is masculine. But they weren't sure of themselves before because they were in that feminine energy. But see, the divine feminine, the Empress is the divine feminine. She's not masculine. She is the feminine archetype all the way, right? She knows how to balance her masculine and feminine energy, yes. But she's the divine feminine, like 100%. And he is the divine masculine, 100%. So when they have union, that's that union of the duality, feminine, masculine coming together and both mastering it, because they both mastered the feminine, masculine aspects of themselves, but they're both whole in who they are. It's like now they're balanced. When in the partnership, in the union, they can give and take equally, like they balance out each other perfectly. You know, when those couples like know what their partner is gonna say, they can feel what hurts their partner. This is a magical connection. Like, it's very spiritual. So it's like their love is powerful. It's healing. It'll affect people around them because it's pure love. It's love in its highest form. And what they went through to cultivate it. If they both would have given up, it wouldn't have come together. You get me? Like, this is the type of love you have to work for, but within yourself. But it's a lot of love. It's a lot of love, and it's long term. Hi, Aquarius. It's a long-term love. It's leaving a legacy behind. And I feel like everybody around them is going to feel the power of their love. My daughter loved to say that. She said, it's the power of love. I'm like, what you talking about? And see, my daughter is a Cancer too. Cancer energy, the moon. Man, this is their dream. They scared out their mind though, because it's like they want her that bad. They want her that bad, but they're gonna come. Queen of Cups. They want her love. Queen of Cups, Cancer too. Queen of Wands, Leo. Fire. They know they gotta be strong. Oh my God. Ooh, they coming. They know they gotta be strong. So they're gonna transition into this rebirth. Like, these are the cards that came out. They also gotta be calm and patient. So this connection is requiring patience. This is their desire. They're gonna have a relationship with her. They're not just thinking it. They're waiting for the right opportunity, right? So it's like, there's been separation. So he knows that there's conflict. He knows he's going to have to fight for her. But he wants this for long term. So it's not even just about the money anymore, him building up this money. It's him having the courage and the confidence to go after what he wants, because it's like the money is just an excuse for him to stall because he didn't feel good enough, right? So it's like, I need more money to build stability, and then I'll be able to pursue her, when the real truth is like, no, you're scared. You don't think that you're enough. It's not about your money. You don't think you're enough. You don't think you can do it. You don't think you can be a great husband. You don't think you can be a protector, a provider. Like, you don't think that you can. And it's like he had to believe that he could and get rid of that lack mindset within himself. That's when he takes action. That's when he becomes the emperor, because he already has everything else. He's abundant. He just wanted more. And he was scared to take that risk, that leap of faith. But he listens. He listens to spirit. Now he's ready to commit. He also needed to make sure he was ready to commit, right? This was a big deal for him. This was major for him. He's like, if I'm going to be in a serious relationship connection, give my heart away, I need to make sure that I'm ready to commit, because I don't want to cheat on this person. I don't want to do this person wrong. He had to get whatever he needed out of his system. He didn't want to play with her. He didn't want to hurt her, which is actually good. So even though he held back, right, maybe because he wanted to be able to come to her at a later time, he wanted to keep a good reputation with her. So he's like, I'm not going to play with her. He kept his desire secret because he's been planning to marry her, the Queen of Pentacles. He sees her as the person he wants to have children with. He's watched her and he's made his decision that she is the best, right? So it's like, it's like there was a certain point, I think this masculine was already on his way to preparing for his future. He just was doing it slowly. But he was already like gathering resources, planning for... This masculine is a planner. He's been planning this in silence. Like, his friends didn't know this. So he manifested his empress. He called her in. He called her in because he already knew what he wanted. So when he met her, he knew she was the one. He knew she was the one to marry. He watched her. He spied on her. He studied her. So because he studied her, he saw her heart. He knew that she is very feminine because she's caring, she's loving, she's sweet, she's gentle. That awakened the masculine in them, right? The desire to provide. But see, even though she meant something to him, he still wasn't sure if he was ready to settle down. But he was always working towards... I think he has a timeline where he's like, by this age, I was going to settle down because I will have everything that I'm building by this time. Whether that was like clearing up the mess he created in his life, preparing for buying a home, being able to take care of a child, his person, things like that. Like, that was his mindset. So he was single. He's very careful. He's not out here just like trying to get anybody pregnant or giving anybody false hope type thing. Like, he knew what he was looking for. So when he met her, he knew. But see, he hid this. He hid this. And I think this is the gift for the feminine that she's not expecting. It's like this masculine has hid that he loved her all this time. He's only seen her. But even if he was still dealing with other options, that was his way of making sure he didn't want anybody else. It was like a test for himself. It was like, let me see if I really can settle down with her. Because if I mess with all these other people and I still think about her and I still desire her, then I'm gonna go towards her. She's the one. So he already recognized her, but he had to test himself. But see, in him testing himself, they had their conflict, right? Because of the choices he made. But this was his thought process. I'm sharing with you guys his thought process. That's why he didn't think nothing was wrong with the way he was thinking about the situation. I mean, it makes sense. He wasn't obligated to anyone, and you would want to make sure that you're making the right choice. If you're planning on marrying somebody, sharing your life with them, giving them everything, because he planned to spoil her, right? That's why he's working hard, and that's why he didn't think he had enough. He didn't think he was enough for her, because he saw her from the very beginning as wifey material. He knew when he met her, but he hadn't measured up yet, right? He still had a more childish thinking, but he knew what a man is supposed to do in his terms. But he had a different perspective then. He didn't realize that he wasn't taking care of her emotionally. He was so focused on the materialism of everything. But it's like he wants to love her properly. He wants to explain to her that he always wanted her. He was building something for them for long term so that they could be comfortable. He didn't want her to want for anything, worry about anything. He had already chosen her. Yeah, see, he come back a second cup. He wanted to tell her the truth. But he's saying in the past he was single. He wasn't cheating. He was single, but he was a player. He was very karmic. When he met her, he was karmic. But this masculine always was a good person. Like, that was his environment, right? So he had to see the difference between her. We got the High Priestess, the Star, Ace of Swords. She healed him. He's saying that she healed him. So we're going to end it there, but it feels like the energy coming off this masculine is like he's really grateful and appreciative of his Empress. He feels like she's very spiritually connected. She's divine. She's very balanced. She inspired him. She healed him. He knows she's the truth. And what he's saying too is that he was in hell. He was in this very dark place. He wasn't happy, but he felt trapped. He felt, it's like, okay, picture somebody sitting in a dark hole, right? He felt like he was just sitting in a dark hole, doing the same thing every day, hating his life, but not know how to get out of that hole because there's no light shining there, right? To lead the way, to show the way. And when she came into his life, it's like her light was so bright. So it was intimidating. He didn't know if he could trust it, but then it still was guiding him out that black hole because she was showing other things that he didn't know was there, right? Like admiring her sense of freedom, her ability to be herself. She's authentic. The Star also represents somebody who's vulnerable, open, truth, right? And the Ace of Swords, this is how he's seen her. She's honest. She's real. So he coming for his baby, he said. But all right, you guys, that's what I have for you guys. The story, It's Wild. Good. I'm glad it helps. Good night, you guys. You're welcome. I love y'all. If it resonated with y'all, be sure to hit that like button. If you guys are new, consider subscribing. And I will see you guys again soon. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.